Evening, Blake. How would you describe the impact Pierre-Luc Dubois made with your team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it was evident. He's a very, very powerful man. You know what I mean? You see him, without his uniform on and just in his shorts and t-shirt. I mean, he's a young man, but in an adult body. You know what I mean? He's just tapping into his potential as a player. Some of the little things that he does with the puck, the way he protects it, the way he can make guys miss. Pretty special player.
We'll go next to Jamie Thomas from Jets Radio. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hey, Blake. What did you like about what you guys did after you fell behind 2-0 tonight?
There's a lot of time, and I think for us, our goal was our biggest hurdle was going to be the second period. Third periods have been good to us this year. We've played really well in the thirds, and we felt that if we could win the second period and get it within striking distance, and we'd have an opportunity to tie it up and win the hockey game.
And we'll go next to Mike McIntyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Blake, I know you don't always like to talk about yourself, but watching, especially on the slow-mo replay, the two passes that you make to set up the first goal, especially the second one, that looks like an extreme degree of difficulty, what you sort of did there. Can you just sort of break down that little bank play?
Yeah, just, really great job by Mark. On the first one, he kept the play alive. I had Doobie going backdoor the first time around, and I missed him. And Mark jumped in there, kept the play alive. So, we got a second crack at it, and, Doobie made a, great shot to score. And then, I heard Mark coming on the second one and just tried to put it in an area for him to skate into it. I had no idea that he was going to have a breakaway, but, credit to him for starting underneath the puck first and foremost, and giving me an opportunity just to put it in an area for him.
Go next to Carter Brooks from Game On. Go ahead, Carter.
Hey, Blake, can you talk a little bit about Neil Pionk and what he's been able to provide on the offense the last little while?
Well, what about last year? I think he led our team in power play points last year, and he's just an awesome hockey player. A guy that you'd consider undersized, but he certainly doesn't play undersized. I mean, you guys have seen him. He'll run into anyone at full speed. Makes incredible plays with the puck. And he's shown an ability to bury an open opportunity. So the more opportunities we get a guy like him, the more success we're going to have.
And we'll go next to Murat Atesh from The Athletic. Go ahead, Murat.
Hey, Blake. On a moment ago, you mentioned Mark Scheifele keeping plays alive on both of those goals that you set up. And I think that there's a power play goal the other night in Edmonton. He extends the play, you pass it across for him. Is this play keeping alive, pardon me for the phrase, like a big part of his offensive streak right now as well?
Well, I think it's what as a line, that's what's made us effective over the years is just staying on the puck, just wearing down the other team, wearing down the guys we're playing against. And the more you get your body into people, the more you get your stick on pucks, the more you don't allow clean breakouts over the course of a game. That wears people out. So, he has, an incredible ability to get his stick on the puck. And even on his goal tonight, he kind of saw the guy sleeping a little bit, and he jumps him and pokes the puck to me, and then he, takes off for the races. So those are little plays that kind of go unnoticed, but when you play with a guy for long enough, you kind of know what he's looking for. And, he's on it right now. There's no question about that.
Go next to Drew Mindell from The Illegal Curve. Go ahead, Drew.
Blake, when you come back and win a game after giving up a late goal like you did tonight and like you did in the first game against Edmonton, how does that impact the dressing room beyond tonight and sort of give that confidence boost to the team, knowing that there's no sag in the performance after the giving up the late goal?
Yeah, I think we really like our play late in games. We've had a couple unfortunate situations this year. We've lost games and, kind of incredible fashion. You don't see that very often in the NHL. So, I mean, you take those losses out of the books, and our record's right there at the top of the league. So, I think, to answer your question, I think we like the way we play in the third period, and we seem to be firing on all cylinders in that period. And sometimes you got to tip your cap. I mean, guy hits a one-timer right into the bar. What are you gonna do, right? So tip your cap and move on and try to win the game.
And final question to Ken Weaver from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Blake, Mark Scheifele made it pretty clear he was a big fan of 3 forwards in overtime. What do you think about the philosophy?
It worked. It worked out tonight. It's such a interesting dynamic. The 3-on-3. You almost feel like there aren't any defensemen out there. Especially when the other team has possession in our defensive zone. I mean, everyone's playing kind of defense the same way anyway. So I'll just leave it at it worked out tonight, and we'll see what happens next time.
Thanks very much.